Hi, mighty companions. You know, I recorded this, what I was going to say on this one previously, and the voice wasn't coming out right. And so I thought it was a good message. Now let's see what spirit has a message right now. So this is my second recording. Hopefully, in this we can hear, right? That's how we live, right? That's how it is, whatever. If it's not working, it's not working. If it's working, it's working. That's fine. All right. Anyway, everybody, hello and a warm welcome to my channel, Our Spiritual Space. I actually created this just um, just to have a conversation. That's about it. To have conversation, share some ideas, and see where all this takes us. So I am still with the word memory. I don't know what the reason is. Something has struck me, of course, with that word, and I don't know, maybe it's useful to somebody, probably. I believe that, the universe never has, it has a message for you, of course, but it always through you, there is a message for somebody else that might need that message. So let's see what Spirit wants to say in this one. Okay, so I'm reading from chapter 7, from the purple annotated version. It's called The Extension of Kingdom. I'm going to be reading the paragraph 12. So what it says is so beautiful. When I read it the first time, it's so beautiful. No one questions the intimate connection of learning and memory. Learning is impossible without memory because it cannot be consistent unless it is remembered. That is why the Holy Spirit is a lesson in remembering. We said before that He teaches remembering and forgetting, but the forgetting aspect is only to make the remembering consistent. You forget to remember. Give me a second. I went too far away. You forget to remember better. You will not understand his translations while you listen to two ways of perceiving them. Therefore, you must forget or relinquish one to understand the other. This is the only way you can learn consistency so that you can finally be consistent. What can the perfect consistency of the kingdom mean to the confused? It must be apparent that confusion interferes with meaning and therefore prevents the learner from appreciating it. I'm going to tear this apart, unpack this. That's what came. So it says learning is impossible without memory because it cannot be consistent unless it is remembered. And then it says that is why the Holy Spirit is a lesson in remembering. I just thought how cool is that? That thank God that for if we want to keep some memory, right? I may as well keep the memory of my truth, of who I am. I'd rather remember, I'd rather remember who I am, right? That's a beautiful memory. Now, um, however you got here, whether it is through curiosity, whether it is through some pain, however you got here, I got in here through pain and depression. That's how I came to my remembering of who I am. Um, I kind of don't use the word awakening so much because it feels like as if I'm such so awakened. I'm not. I'm there. I'm not there yet. Only thing that I have right now is like an awareness of the not so real, the world, and the reality. So that's the awareness that I am in, and then I just make that awareness stronger and stronger, uh, aligning, knowing that I can align with that awareness, which is my home, my source. So I never left my source, and then from there on operate. And it's beautiful, wherever you are, to just keep from there going deeper and deeper. And of course, the whole goal would be to have to be in that enlightened state. That's who we are, the still enlightened state, of where we need to be or where we want to be. So uh, he says that um, Holy Spirit teaches remembering and forgetting both. Both. He's making you remember your truth and having you forget what you knew before, right? What you knew before. But the forgetting aspect is only to make the remembering consistency. It says you forget to remember better. I just love that sentence. You forget to remember better. Now, it also says that you will not understand the translations while you are listening to two ways of perceiving them. So, when we, like, if I have to give my example, like, I want to say, when I started knowing or having that little glimpse and going towards it, there's a lot of, oh, this is what I knew about myself, but this is the new me now. I know it's always been there, but this is who I am now. So you can't, what I'm saying is you can't listen to both and perceive it. You have to be on one or the other. So many words the course describes, right? The wrong-minded, right-minded, and then the one-minded. So many ways of looking at it, many ways of perceiving it, but the truth never changes. The truth is the same. We can perceive it however we want, but we definitely cannot perceive with staying in the um, not in the reality, in the real world. Not if we are very attached in the world, thinking that the world is real, then this message gets distorted. This message doesn't come in. This message doesn't get accepted. The truth does not get accepted, right? Because we are definitely going to have a resistance to the truth. So the people, so for you, for souls that are ready to embrace this reality, this perception, the truth that who we are is these powerful beings, divine beings, and our source is just one, and our minds are all connected. There's only one mind, and we are all connected to that. We never left home. That's the reality. So for those who you are ready to embrace it, fantastic. Welcome to the club, because this is where we reside in, knowing that who we are. No, that's having said that, every day I have to remember that. Every day I have to keep reminding that, okay, who I am. I'm not like always walking with, oh yeah, I know who I am. And then things happen. Things happen in the world that makes me forget who I am for a minute. And then I go back to, this is who I am. So it's fun uh, doing these practices because it gives us like all these things answers, right? The course has all the answers for all the questions. That's what I believe. It says that it must be apparent that confusion interferes with meaning and therefore prevents the learner from appreciating it. Look at that, like each word is so beautiful, like the learner from appreciating it, from appreciating who you are. Most of us, including me, I've gone through this place where I'm not worth it. I'm not worthy of, who am I? That there's a constant dialogue, right, that goes on. And so slowly and slowly, knowing who or what our truth is, and we embrace it and we go, I want to appreciate it. Why don't we appreciate? Why don't we appreciate who we are? We are such holy beings, divine beings. Why don't we just take a minute, just to appreciate who we are? So with my hand in my heart, I appreciate myself and I want to appreciate all of you. And you should do the same because you are that. You are worthy. You are beautiful, powerful souls. walking this path with each other, holding hands, knowing your source, and living your purpose every day, however that looks like for you. With that, I will please comment. I would love to know what your thoughts are or how you think of this paragraph and what do you think of this words, they're so these words I feel like they're jumping out sometimes, and then I have to pick them and pick them apart and actually discuss them. So if you feel that nudge, please go ahead. I would love to read those comments and then see, and really appreciate anything and everything that you guys think. And we are here to expand our awareness, expand it to the world, expand our love, our truth to everybody. So with that, I will be talking in the next video, and I have a feeling I'm probably going to sit with this till I am very clear with myself and have a feeling it's something that spirit wants to make it clear for somebody else too. So whoever this message is for, hope you are receiving it and know who you are, because you are the truth. You are the divine being, the powerful divine being. I love you all, and I will see you in the next video. Namaste.